What is up, everybody? Mega Art Guy here. Now, we have had iOS 9 for roughly a week, and in that time we've definitely noticed all of the new functions and advantages of iOS 9. But what are the 5 best minor changes that can add functionality in iOS 9 as opposed to previous versions? Well, first up is the new 6-digit passcode. As you know, we've had a 4-digit passcode since the beginning of the iPhone, so we're pretty used to it. But in iOS 9, they added the availability to have a 6-digit passcode, which bumps up the combination to 1 million. So that definitely contributes to security and control of your phone. Next up is one of my favorite additions in iOS 9, which is a new and improved Notes app. So before, pretty much all you could do was take notes and type in the Notes app. But in iOS 9, now you can draw, add photos, and have text formatting in the Notes app. So you can draw any picture you want, any sort of drawing, with any tool you want, which includes a pen, a highlighter, a pencil, and you can use a ruler and an eraser, and you can even change the color of whatever you're writing with. One really cool function in iOS 9, which you may have not noticed yet, is something that is called Back to Previous App. So let's just say that you are in the News app, checking on whatever you need to check on, and you get a text from someone, and you tap on the notification, then you write your response. If you look in the top left-hand corner, you can see small type that says back to whatever app you were using before. Now this is really useful because then you don't have to press the home button to go into the app switcher and manually go back to the app you were already in, continuing whatever you were doing. You can just quickly do what you need according to that notification, and then press that button there, and then go back to whatever you're doing in the previous app. One extremely long-awaited addition to iPad is true multitasking. So many tablets in the past, such as the Microsoft Surface or other mainstream tablets, have had multitasking for years now, and many people who try to argue Android versus Apple has had that advantage in their argument of no true multitasking on iPad. But now, iPad finally has multitasking. On all iPads, you can get a 70-30 view while you are in your current app. You can scroll through the apps that are available for that, and then you can do whatever you need in that app and then go back to your main screen app. Now, unfortunately, you can only get 50-50 on larger iPads such as the iPad Air 2 or the iPad Pro, which is really unfortunate in my opinion because I do feel that this iPad mini would be able to handle 50-50, but maybe they'll add it in the future. We'll just have to see. Now, before I tell you one of my favorite ones of this list, I want to talk about some small additions in iOS 9 that I really appreciate. I really appreciate when you plug in your headphones and then Siri figures out what you want to listen to. It automatically queues up a certain playlist, or if you usually play all your music at that time, then that's what it will queue up. And also in iOS 8.4 in Apple Music, there were a lot of things that I didn't like about it. For example, it didn't have the simple shuffle button above all your music. You couldn't just press that and then listen to whatever music comes on. You would have to start on a specific song and then press the shuffle button. And the same with artists and albums. So for my number one improvement in iOS 9, I picked picture-in-picture mode on iPad. Now this is a really useful addition because it's different, adaptable, and unique. So the advantage of this is that, for example, you could be in a YouTube video, or you could be watching, say, a music video or a movie saved on your iPad, and then you can press a button so that it makes the player small and it will fit in the corner of your screen. And that way you can just do anything on your iPad while your movie or music video or whatever it is playing as you're doing other stuff. So this is really cool in my opinion because, like I said, it was unique and everyone was expecting the true multitasking on the iPad. But this is what I love about Apple, is that they know what you want before you know that you want it. So that's my list of my favorite minor changes that add functionality in iOS 9. Do you have any additions that you like the best? Make sure to add them in the comments below, and I will see you next time.